Total Unbinding, Parinibbāna Sutta, Samyutta Nikaya 6.15. This discourse reports how the Buddha passed away, giving 4 verses uttered by those who witnessed the event. It is interesting to note that the verses ascribed to heavenly beings make general comments on how the nature of all beings, even a Buddha, is to pass away, whereas the verses ascribed to the monks comment specifically on the Buddhist display of mental mastery immediately prior to the moment of his total unbinding. For some reason, the order of the verses here differs slightly from that in Digha Nikaya 16. On one occasion, the Blessed One was staying near Kusinara in Upawatana, the sultry forest of the Malans, on the occasion of his total unbinding. Then the Blessed One addressed the monks. I exhort you, monks. All fabrications are subject to decay. Reach consummation through heedfulness. That was the Tathagata's last statement. Then the Blessed One entered the first jhana. Emerging from that, he entered the second jhana. Emerging from that, he entered the third, the fourth jhana, the dimension of the infinitude of space, the dimension of the infinitude of consciousness, the dimension of nothingness, the dimension of neither perception nor non-perception. Emerging from that, he entered the cessation of perception and feeling. Then emerging from the cessation of perception and feeling, he entered the dimension of neither perception nor non-perception. Emerging from that, he entered the dimension of nothingness, the dimension of the infinitude of consciousness, the dimension of the infinitude of space, the fourth jhana, the third, the second, the first jhana. Emerging from the first jhana, he entered the second, the third, the fourth jhana. Emerging from the fourth jhana, he immediately, totally unbound. When the Blessed One, totally unbound, simultaneously with the total unbinding, Sahampati Brahma uttered this verse, all beings, all in the world, will cast off the bodily heap in the world, where a teacher like this, without peer in the world, the Tathagata, with strength attain, the rightly self-awakened one, has totally unbound. When the Blessed One, totally unbound, simultaneously with the total unbinding, Saka, ruler of the gods, uttered this verse, how inconstant are fabrications, their nature to arise and pass away. They disband as they are arising. Their total stilling is bliss. When the Blessed One, totally unbound, simultaneously with the total unbinding, Venerable Ananda uttered this verse. It was awe-inspiring. It was hair-raising when, displaying the foremost accomplishment in all things, the rightly self-awakened one, totally unbound. When the Blessed One, totally unbound, simultaneously with the total unbinding, Venerable Anuruddha uttered this verse. He had no in and out breathing, the one who was such, the firm-minded one, imperturbable and bent on peace, the sage completing his span. With heart unbowed, he endured the pain, like a flame's unbinding was the liberation of awareness. Note 1. Such tadin, an adjective applied to the mind of one who has attained the goal. It indicates that the mind is what it is, indescribable, but not subject to change or alteration.